If you're rushing to the gate the moment the fireworks end, you are officially doing Disney World wrong, and it's costing you both precious hours of ride time and hundreds of dollars. After a decade of exploring every corner of Walt Disney World, talking with cast members, and testing strategies, I've learned that small hidden details make or break a vacation. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on those details. We'll go through 14 insider secrets, starting with a trick that most first-timers completely miss on day one. Miss even one of these, and you could waste hours or hundreds of dollars. Ready? Let's jump in. Secret number 1. The empty hour isn't a myth. It's park policy. Let's start with a big one. Closing time isn't when the magic stops. Most guests think that when the park says it closes at 10 p.m., that means you should be out by 10 p.m. That's not how it works. The posted closing time is really the cutoff for getting into ride queues. According to planning guides and travel experts, Disney closes ride lines right at the posted time, but anyone already in line will still get a ride. So if Magic Kingdom closes at 9 p.m. and you step into the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train queue at 8:59 p.m., you're golden. You'll ride, even if it's 9:30 when you board. So why does this matter? The last hour of the day is a golden opportunity. Wait times for high-demand rides like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, or Flight of Passage shrink dramatically. By day's end, crowds thin as families head out to catch transportation. Kids have melted down and so they need to go back to bed, leaving those attractions nearly empty. When my friends and I tested this strategy, we walked onto rides that earlier in the day posted 60-minute wait times. It was like a private ride party. There are a few caveats. Attraction lines do sometimes close early due to capacity issues or breakdowns. Mouse Hacking notes that queues can be cut off early if the ride is down or if they can't cycle all guests before park closure. Don't bank on this trick for a must-do ride if you haven't experienced it yet. Use it for a re-ride or a bonus thrill. Now, the pro move? Camp out near your top ride about 30 minutes before closing. Keep an eye on the wait times in the My Disney Experience app, and when the line dips under 30 minutes, hop on. You'll end your night with a bang and avoid those midday crowds. Secret number 2. Stores stay open. Shop after everyone else leaves. Have you ever tried to browse the Emporium on Main Street USA during the day? It's shoulder-to-shoulder, stroller-to-stroller chaos. Here's a better plan. Wait until the park officially closes, then go shopping. Most major shops remain open after the posted closing time. Mouse Hacking explains that while rides stop taking new riders at closing, the stores at the front of the park stay open the latest. That means you can shop in a nearly empty Emporium, savoring the details, snapping photos, and grabbing souvenirs without pushing through crowds. This also buys you time to let the crowds clear out. Transportation hubs are packed immediately after the fireworks are over. Spend those 30 to 45 minutes shopping instead. By the time you stroll out with your Mickey ears and a new coffee mug, bus lines will have dwindled down to almost nothing. Not all shops stay open equally late. Smaller kiosks and specialty boutiques usually close at the posted time, but focus on the big anchors. Main Street Emporium in Magic Kingdom, Creations Shop in Epcot, and Mickey's of Hollywood in Hollywood Studios. And don't wait too long, security will politely sweep you toward the exit about 30 to 45 minutes after park closing. Shopping late is a gentle way to soak up that evening atmosphere and avoid the exit stampede. Secret number 3. Transportation continues, but watch the clock. One fear that keeps people from taking advantage of the empty hour is transportation. What if we miss the bus? Relax. Disney transportation doesn't stop at closing. Disney's official guest services page notes that complimentary buses, monorails, and boats, as well as the Disney Skyliner, continue to operate up to 1 hour after closing. Buses from resort hotels to Disney Springs run during Disney Springs hours and also end about an hour after they close. What does this mean for you? You've got time, plenty of it. If Magic Kingdom closes at 10, you can shop, snap empty castle photos, and still catch a bus at 10:45. Mouse Hacking adds that the buses will continue running until the last guest leaves the park, although service becomes less frequent late at night. On very quiet nights, you might share a bus with guests from other resorts, but you won't be stranded. And here's another tip for you. Check the bus schedule board. It's often near the park exit, and note the last departure to your resort. If you're worried about timing, consider walking to a resort on the monorail loop and grabbing transportation from there. And remember, rideshare services like Uber and Lyft are always an option if you want to stay even later. Secret number 4. The legendary kiss goodnight. Where did it go? If you've ever closed down Magic Kingdom in the past, you might have been lucky enough to witness the Kiss Goodnight, a brief goosebump-inducing show that played on Cinderella Castle 30 minutes after park closing. The castle lights would dance, When You Wish Upon a Star would play, and a narrator would thank guests for visiting. It was pure Disney magic, and almost nobody knew about it. Unfortunately, the Kiss Goodnight is no longer a regular occurrence. Disney Tourist Blog reports that, as of 2026, the Kiss Goodnight is no longer shown in Magic Kingdom. It was suspended during COVID and has not returned in any scheduled capacity. The site notes that planned Disney panelists and cast members confirm it still exists but runs without a schedule. In dozens of late-night visits since 2022, the blogger had even seen it. Does that mean you should give up? No. Think of it like a Disney Easter egg. Occasionally, there are scattered reports of the Kiss Goodnight happening on random nights. If you're closing down the park anyway, linger on Main Street for 30 minutes. Listen for Jiminy Cricket's voice and watch the castle sparkle. If it happens, you'll have a core memory that 99% of guests miss. If not, you'll still enjoy a peaceful, nearly empty Main Street with castle views. And that's priceless. Secret number 5. Extended evening hours, the new extra magic hours. For years, Disney marketed extra magic hours as a reason to stay on site. Today, the program has evolved. All Disney hotel guests and select partner hotels now get early theme park entry, allowing them to enter any park 30 minutes before opening. That's enough time to hop on one headliner before the crowds. But the real late-night perk has been rebranded as Extended Evening Hours, and it's only available to guests of deluxe resorts, DVC villas, and a handful of partner hotels. On select nights, usually once per week per park, these guests enjoy 2 extra hours after regular park closing. Extended hours rotate between Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, and the schedule isn't released too far in advance, so check the calendar when planning. Extended evening hours are valuable because of their exclusivity. With a much smaller pool of eligible guests, wait times plummet. Last month, I rode Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind twice during extended hours, with a 15-minute wait time on each ride, unheard of during the day. If you're considering splurging on a deluxe resort, this perk can justify the cost. For everyone else, plan your park days around those extended hours in the morning. Avoid a park that's hosting them unless you have access, since you'll be ushered out earlier than usual. You've just unlocked the secrets to staying late and mastering the park schedule, but we're only getting started. If you're loving these insider tips so far and feel like your next vacation is already becoming smoother, take a quick second to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Now, let's shift gears from park hours to mastering the crowds. Ready for the next set of secrets? Let's go. Secret number 6. Take advantage of empty walkways and hidden exits. Not all secrets are about tickets and hours. Some involve navigation and crowd flow. After the fireworks, most guests leave Magic Kingdom down Main Street, USA, creating a wall of people, but there's a backstage exit many visitors miss. On nights when the park expects heavy crowds, cast members open a fenced-off walkway behind the shops on the right side of Main Street. It leads straight to the front gate, bypassing those shops. If you're in a hurry to catch transportation, follow the cast members holding lighted signs. They'll direct you to this hidden path. If you'd rather linger, stay on Main Street, shop, and enjoy the peaceful ambiance. Another navigation tip involves rope drop strategy. Disney hotel guests with early entry have access to Fantasyland and Tomorrowland 30 minutes before everyone else. Non-resort guests can't get in until official opening, meaning by the time they arrive, popular rides already have lines. If you don't have early entry, Head to Frontierland or Adventureland instead of rushing to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You'll knock out classics like Pirates of the Caribbean or Big Thunder Mountain with no wait while everyone else is stuck in Fantasyland. Then use the late night trick from secret number 1 to tackle those headliners later. Secret number 7. Don't obsess over wait times. Understand the psychology. Here's another nugget for you. Disney's posted wait times aren't always accurate. In fact, they're often inflated toward the end of the day. Undercover Tourist notes that right before closing, posted wait times can look intimidating, but getting in line at 8:59 p.m. for a 60-minute posted wait often results in a much shorter actual wait. Disney wants to discourage late-night guests from joining long lines, so they pad the time a bit. That doesn't mean you should ignore wait times entirely, though. They're useful for comparing attractions, but when you see a ride posting 45 minutes right at closing, don't let that scare you off. As long as the line is still open, the cast will cycle everyone through. Use your judgment. If the queue looks reasonable and you're willing to wait, jump in. If it's spilling into the walkway, maybe take that as a hint to skip it and maybe catch it another time. Secret number 8. Free celebrations and no strings attached magic. Here's something truly magical that you won't find in any brochure. Cast members have the power to sprinkle unexpected pixie dust. They call them no strings attached NSA moments. Spontaneous freebies meant to delight guests. Think of a free Mickey ice cream bar on a hot day, a front row parade spot, or trading pins with a cast member who slips you a rare one. You can't ask for them directly, but you can increase your chances by being kind, wearing celebratory buttons, and engaging with cast members. Strike up a conversation at an empty gift shop after closing. Compliment someone's work. Those little interactions often lead to extra magic. Speaking of celebrations, always grab a complimentary celebration button at guest services or any shop desk. Birthday, anniversary, first visit, wear it proudly. Cast members will wish you well, and sometimes those greetings lead to unexpected perks. On my last trip, a friend wore a birthday button and a cast member at Sunshine Tree Terrace gave her an extra swirl of Dole Whip for your special day. It's not guaranteed, but it's fun, free, and part of the Disney magic. Secret number 9. Hidden relaxation zones and charging spots. Long Disney days are exhilarating and exhausting. When you need a break, skip the crowded benches and head to lesser-known relaxation zones. Here are a few favorites. In Magic Kingdom, the second floor of Columbia Harbor House in Liberty Square. Most people grab tables downstairs, leaving the upstairs nearly empty. It's air-conditioned, quiet, and has plenty of tables. Over in Epcot, the American Adventure Rotunda has cushioned benches and air conditioning, plus a cool art gallery, great for cooling off or nursing a sleeping toddler. Now in Hollywood Studios, near the Baseline Tap House, there is a courtyard with shade and high tables. It's perfect for recharging your phone and your feet. Now in Animal Kingdom, the Finding Nemo Show Theater lets you sit for 40 minutes in air conditioning. It's a Broadway quality show disguised as a rest break. Bringing a portable charger is essential, but if you forget, you can swap fuel rods or portable batteries at kiosks in every park. The first fuel rod costs about $30, but once you own one, you can swap for a fully charged one anytime. Remember though, that many restaurants and lounges have power outlets, so politely ask before plugging in. Secret number 10. Photographers and empty park photos. Ever see those stunning photos of a nearly empty Main Street or World Showcase at night and wonder how they got them? It's not Photoshop, it's patience. After the park closes and the rush dies down, Disney PhotoPass photographers often stick around for about 30 minutes. They set up at iconic spots like the Hub, Liberty Square Bridge, and near the Partners statue. If you hang back, you can capture professional shots with few or no people in the background. This is also a great time to take your own photos. The soft lighting and lack of crowds produce magical images. I've had entire sections of Epcot to myself after extended hours. It felt like a private photo shoot. Just remember to be respectful. Cast members will gradually encourage guests toward the exit and certain areas will close. Ask politely if it's okay to take a quick shot, and they usually oblige. Now, let's take a quick breath. You've already absorbed more planning strategy than most guests learn in a decade of visits. You're no longer just a tourist. You're an insider. But stay focused. The tips coming up are the real budget savers and time hackers that most people completely overlook until it's too late. We're heading to the final stretch, and you don't want to miss what's next. Are you ready to finish strong? Let's keep moving. Secret number 11. Savor late-night snacks and unique eats. Food tastes better when you're tired and happy. Many quick-service spots close at or just before the park does, but a few late-night snack gems remain open. In Magic Kingdom, Casey's Corner sometimes serves hot dogs and corn dog nuggets until the last Main Street shops close. In Epcot during festival season, some food booths stay open for festival guest flows. In Hollywood Studios, Woody's Lunchbox and Ronto Roasters often serve until the park is closed. Watch the app for closing times and plan a late-night snack run after your empty-hour ride. If you attend an after-hours event, snacks are included. Don't waste that. Man. Anyway, Disney promotes that guests can enjoy complimentary popcorn, ice cream novelties, and select bottled beverages. You can snack your way around the park while riding headliners on repeat. Just pace yourself. Secret number 12. The real reason lines disappear at night. Ever wonder why lines empty out the last hour? It's not just because families are leaving, it's also because Lightning Lane distribution ends earlier in the evening. During the day, high-demand rides allocate a portion of capacity to Lightning Lane. As the day winds down and Lightning Lane availability runs out, more ride capacity shifts to standby, causing standby to speed up. Combine that with a dwindling crowd and you've got the perfect storm for short waits. It's another reason why the last hour is prime time. Secret number 13. Off-peak hotel perks you may have overlooked. If you're staying off-site, you might feel like you're missing out on perks. But some non-Disney Good Neighbor hotels qualify for early theme park entry or even extended evening hours on select dates. Before booking, check your hotel's benefits. The Swan, Dolphin, and Swan Reserve, although not Disney-owned, qualify for extended evening hours. These hotels often cost less than deluxe Disney hotels, but still offer deluxe perks. Another overlooked benefit: free parking at the theme parks for Disney hotel guests. Parking fees add up quickly at $30 to $35 per day. When comparing hotel prices, factor in the parking, transportation convenience, and those extra hours. Secret number 14. After hours. The ultimate late-night experience. Not to be confused with Extra Magic Hours. You may have heard of Extra Magic Hours, the long-standing perk that allowed on-site hotel guests to enjoy the parks either an hour before opening or 2 hours after closing. In 2021, Disney retired Extra Magic Hours and replaced them with two different benefits. Early theme park entry, which is 30 minutes before opening for all Disney hotel guests, and extended evening hours, 2 hours after closing for deluxe and DVC resort guests. But there's another option entirely: Disney after-hours events, which are ticketed parties open to anyone willing to pay. Disney after-hours are limited capacity events held at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Typhoon Lagoon. Disney's official site advertises that guests get 3 extra hours of fun with shorter wait times, plus complimentary snacks and bottled drinks. For example, Magic Kingdom After Hours runs from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on select nights between January and July 2026. Tickets range from $175 to $199 per person plus tax. Guests can enter the park a few hours before the event begins, so you're effectively getting extra park time without the crowds. These events are not the same as extended evening hours. Extended evening hours are a free perk for guests of deluxe hotels and DVC resorts and typically last 2 hours after the park closes. After-hours events, on the other hand, are open to all, even off-site guests, but they do require a separate ticket. If you're a night owl who wants to ride your favorites repeatedly with minimal waits, after hours can be worth the splurge. Just don't confuse them with a hotel perk. Now, here's my personal take. After hours is the closest thing to having the park to yourself. During a Hollywood Studios After Hours event, I rode Slinky Dog Dash 3 times in 40 minutes, then strolled onto Tower of Terror. The price is steep, but if you only have a few days and want to do a lot without lightning lanes, this event is pure bliss. Now, we've spilled the beans on hidden exits, free pixie dust, quiet lounges, and more. If you're still here, you're officially a Disney insider. But the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, hit that like button if you've learned something new and share this video with friends planning a Disney vacation. Subscribe for more deep dive Disney secrets and travel tips. And don't stop now. Tap the next video on your screen to learn more about attractions, dining, and more at Disney World. Thanks for watching, and remember, your adventure is just beginning.